Hi, I just want to introduce you to my project and the work that has been done and the next work they're gonna do. My project is the development of shopping cart web application using Spring Framework. Currently, this is the information architect, the initial information architect. It may change in the future, but this is 80% of what I have, and I believe it will not change. Homepage, my account page. I'm working currently on this section where there is sign up, login, forget password functionality, and after that we're gonna work next week on the user profile, where you can have user profile, change your password, credit card history, order history, sorry, shipping and billing addresses, course material, product, because this is like a fictitious client, which is a language school in Manchester specialized in Slavic languages, so they sell course materials which the students will gonna use in their courses. After the shopping cart, the user can modify the cart, uh, add item, remove item, check out, and send email confirmation, contact us page. Currently, I'm working on the security, so this is the ER diagram for the security. I already finished this part. User has multiple role can belong to many users, so I needed to have a linked table called user role, and every user can have multiple password reset token, because when the user will sign up or forget the password, they can have many different reset tokens. This is the general ER diagram. So this is the part of the security that I just showed you in the previous slide. User, password, token, user role. The user will have one card belong to one user. User will have many shipping addresses. The user will have one card. The card will have many courses products. When many courses products can belong to many cards. So I need to have linked table card item. Uh, one user can have one order in the time. One order can belong to one user, but one order can have one billing address, one shipping address, one payment. However, the user can have multiple payments. As I can see, I will not change mainly this ER diagram. I may add a foreign key here or there in the future, or add different or new tables in case I want to add new functionality. So now it's time to visit my website, which is called Slavia Store for Slavia Language School. This is just a static content for now. I will add more sliders later in the future. And currently, this is the home page and the placeholder. This is my account page and login page. I just want to say one thing. This is one HTML page which will be served by three URLs. One is the login, which activates the sign in page automatically. There is other one called forget password. It uses the same resource but only activate the related section. And there is one called my account, which is goes to the same page but doesn't have any of these sections activated. You need to do it manually. This was one of the issues. I didn't know how can I activate a specific section with the same resource, because as we can see, the controller use only, for example, for this section called I use a page called account. So account serves login page, my account page, for get password page. So how to do that? I needed to send in the Moodle a flag. This flag you add it to the Moodle, and the controller will attach to the Moodle and send it to the HTML page. If this variable reserved to true, that's mean that it was sent by the controller, which is deal with the login and will activate automatically the login section. So now I can have one HTML page, and one HTML page can serve 4-5 URLs or different actions simply. So this is one of the beauties of MVC. Now it's time to work on the sign up. Sign up simply now. Uh, if you have existing user like SL7, let's say, SL7. By the way, if you didn't add anything here, there is validation. So if you have SL7 and MS13, both of these already exist, as we can see here. So if you did that, it will tell you username already exists. Let's say we want to have SL8 and MS. So new username, email which already exists. Now this will change to email. Okay. So let's go to database, and just like, because I'm using the same email as a demo, so let's add SL8 and the email. SL8 and the email. The system now should send you an email and notify you here and telling you the system already sent you an email to this one. So it said an email has been sent to you. We go see there is an email already sent now. It's like 5657. You have a password which generated randomly. This password, by the way, in database is not saved just like that. It is already hashed by bcrypt library, which is part of Spring security. So this is part of the beauty of Spring. It deals with the encryption, so the password is PCI compliance now. So simply you get a link with a token. This token is only available for 24 hours. If you try to log in after 24 hours, this token will not work. You log in, you click on it, you go to my profile. My profile in the future will have different sections like change your password, add your username, add your forename, billing addresses, shipping addresses, etc. And as we can see, sign up and the token is here, which is available for 24 hours. In the end, the user will take the password, put it here, and reset his password and have a new password. I will work in the rest of the week on the other sections like my profile, how to change your password, how to add your shipping, billing addresses, and if you already ordered from the shop store before different orders, you will have a section which shows you the old history. I just want to show you some of the problems, because one of the problems was like how to make the validation. So simply like now when you sign up, and if the username already exists, if the username already exists, will redirect you to the account page again, and will flag, as we saw the red box which the username already exists, by sending a flag again, the same trick from activating a specific parts on HTML with the same resource, because all of that in the end, as I said, it used the same resource. All of them use the same page, which is the account page here. So the same trick for the email. After that, use the encoder password. The encoder password is simply a library which is in Spring Framework. As we can see, this is part of the dependency injection which Spring does. All what you need to do is program to interface, and Spring will know how to instantiate this interface to the most related class. All what you need to do is to take the variable or the service that you created and just create encode. The encode itself encode the password which is generated randomly. So the system already used the MVC system controller, as we can see, the model where you have your business logic here, and the views which is here, and this show the views. So for example, like every section will have a footer. This footer is shared by just simply injecting it in the end here, as you can see. I want to also show you the in-tier application. The in-tier is simply two different layers. You don't need to use them, but they make your code is cleaner. So for example here, if you want to query, as we saw here, find the user by username, instead of writing 5-6 lines here, all what you can do is to use a service which you called user service impl. User service impl implement an interface. Again, you just need to tell Spring I want user interface, and and Spring will dependency inject it by injecting actually the class that implement the interface, and that this simply makes the code much cleaner. So in the future, if you want to change the service to find by username different implementation, all what you need to do is just like make another class implements this interface. The same thing for the repo. The repo is like simply every service, as we can see here, it uses a repo. So inside the service itself, you can have a repo, and the repo itself or repo deals with. So this is the beauty of the int. You can add to layer of repository services for each controller and for every method. This is work that has been done, and I'm gonna continue working on the security and next week with the profile, and I hope everything will be fine from now on.